Nityananda everyone, welcome back to the Bhavasmadhi Darshan. We'll be starting with the glimpses of the glorious past on 3rd of the June. On this day, in the year 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism unleashed the English NSP in the Adi Kailasa Sarvanyapeetham between 24 and 27th May 2004 and between 31st May and 4th June 2004 was a truly down-to-earth experience to the people. All the desires, guilt, pain, and joy were brought to the conscious level and offered to existence in the presence of the Master. This complete spiritual bath, designed by the Master in the enriching, Master in the enchanting atmosphere of the ashram, drew seekers from all over the India and other parts of the world. Each one was made to see the divinity in others, thus embracing all as an integral part of the cosmos. So here are the pictures from that program. Moving to the next year, the year of 2005, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism visited Los Angeles Adinam and blessed devotees and disciples during the visit, as well as the conducting the teacher training program. On the year of 2006, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism during the Himalayan Yatra conducted an Nithyananda Satsang presidential address in which he expanded on the great qualities of the Himalayas. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also shared some letters from the delegates on the Himalayan Yatra trip. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spoke on the great qualities of the Himalaya. Let us listen to this.
We are in Haridwar. Haridwar means the entrance to Hari. In Sanskrit, Hari means three things. One is thief, another one is Vishnu, third one is Himalayas. See, Vishnu is okay, Himalayas is okay. But how can the word which is used for thief can be used for Vishnu and Himalayas? It is said, Vishnu and Himalayas, both of them steal your heart. Steal your heart. That is why whoever steals your heart, they are called Hari. Whoever steals your heart is Hari. The ultimate
stealing which can happen to you is stealing your mind. The ultimate thing which you can lose, you have only one thing, your mind. Except your mind, you don't have anything else. Be very clear. Even if you have 30 acre property, don't think you have that. It's only a paper in your mind, feeling that it is your property. It's only paper and your mind, thinking that it is your property. Otherwise, the same 20 acre property, if you go to the register office record, 2,000 people would have claimed it is their property. Whoever steals your heart is Hari. You have only one possession with you, that is your mind. If somebody can steal that from you, you are liberated. So Hari means who can steal the mind or the heart from you. Krishna says in the Gita, among the hills I am the Himalayas. Among the Achala, among the immovable things, I am Himalayas. So, you all have done the whole trip successfully and back to Haridwar. tomorrow morning we will do the formal Ganga Snan and offer the Kangana. Kangana means the thread which you had in the hand. Only that needs to be offered in the Ganga. Yajnobhavita and all, if you want, you can keep it. See, Yajnobhavita, Kavi, Rudraksha, cap, the t-shirt, all those things are not connected to any vow. Only the thread which you tied in your hand is connected to the vow which you took. So, only that needs to be put in the Ganges. Other than that, all the things, if you want, you can keep it. Or if you don't feel like keeping it, you can put it in Ganga. That's all. But if you keep it with a lot of respect. Do not abuse them. Do not disrespect them. Let me tell you about this cloth. See, first thing, this cloth which you are having, the kavi is energized. Second thing, you used this kavi in the high energy places. So naturally, any energized item will start storing more and more energy when it goes to high energy place. So now it's a high energy cloth. Whenever you are in low mood, mentally, physically, use this cloth on your bed and lie down on that. It will simply bring you again to the high energy in few minutes. So this cloth will be a big protection for you. It will be big energy support for you always. Keep this cloth. Do not use it for any other purpose. This color is so associated in the collective consciousness with the spirituality and the tradition. So, do not disrespect this color. And the sacred thread and Rudraksha. The sacred thread, if you want to continue the Gayatri, if you chant even for 10 times per day is enough, more than enough. You can wear the sacred thread. If you feel that you will not be able to do or you don't want to do, then you can put that sacred thread also into the Ganges. Nothing wrong. And this Rudraksha also same way. You can use whenever you need the energy. It means 24 hours. 24 hours we need energy. With that itself we are little this way that. Above all, you are carrying an important thing which cannot be expressed by words. That is these beautiful memories. These beautiful memories. Understand? Like this orange cloth, like this sacred thread, like this Rudraksha, whenever you are in low mood, whenever you are in low energy, depression or physical pain, bring these memories to your heart and cherish them. Simply even they will lift you to the higher energy. These beautiful memories, they are carrying uncomparable or I can say unexplainable, inexplicable energy in their very memories. The very memories are so powerful. I tell you, if you just sit remembering the Himalayas surrounding and the Ganga flowing, and that is the ultimate meditation. You will be just like in Himalayas. Apu Yamana Machala Pratishtam. Like a Himalayas established. Whenever I remember Himalayas, just simply the mind disappears. Mind disappears. Even the memory of Himalaya disappears. The object for meditation should have three qualities. One is, it should be able to attract your mind from all other distractions. That is the first quality. Saundarya means it should be so fascinating. Just unconsciously it should be able to take your mind away from all other objects. Next, it should be able to awaken high memories or intelligence in you. Saraswatya means it should be able to direct you to the higher source. There are some products, some objects which takes away your mind from other objects, but it won't lead up, it will lead. There are some things, it will take away your mind from everything else, but it won't lead up, it will lead down. That's not the meditation object. First thing, it should be able to take your mind away from all other products, all other objects. That's called Saundaryatva. Next thing, Saraswatya. It should be able to lead you to higher intelligence, higher emotions, higher lifestyle, higher values, higher energy, higher things. Third important thing, it should have ability to leave your consciousness when you are flying away, when you are flying beyond that object. Understand? Any meditation object can be considered as a perfect object only if it can disappear and into the formless energy when you are ready to fly into the formlessness. It should act as a bridge. When you are ready to jump into the other shore, it should not hold on to your feet. It should let you go. I tell you, Himalayas has got all these three qualities. It will just snatch your mind, hurry, snatch your mind from all other objects. Second, it will always lead you to higher emotions and higher things, because everything in this hill is associated only with the higher things. It will lead only to higher things. Third, when that need comes, the form of the Himalayas will disappear into the formless energy. It will not bind you. It will not bind you. Whatever object has got these three qualities, that is worthy of meditation. That is worthy of meditation. That is why we use the master's form also as object for meditation. Patanjali says, by meditating on the great master's form, you will achieve the same space in which they are staying. Because first thing, their form is such that it will just snatch your mind away from all other forms. Second thing, they will always lead you to only a higher level. Third thing, when it is necessary, simply they will disappear, leaving you in that space. They will not catch you. They will not be a hindrance. That's why they say, Buddha dies when he leads you to the enlightenment. When he is leading you to enlightenment, he will be holding your hand and leading you. Suddenly at one point he will die. He will not be there. You will feel, oh, what happened, then how will I travel? When he dies, it means now it is time for you to fly on your own, to carry on your own. Actually, when he dies, you will not even have the fear. You will suddenly feel that he is always with you. He is always with you. You won't have the fear that he is not around you or he is not available to you. If you have the fear, it means he has not died, you have killed him. You escaped from him. He has not died. Anyhow, Himalayas has got all these three great qualities of the Saundaryatva, Saraswatya, and above all, Nirgunatva. When it is necessary, he becomes just formless.
Moving to the next year, the year of 2008, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in the presidential address, Nithyananda Satsang talked about the precious moment with the masters by the Himalayas. So we listen to get more deeper understanding on this subject.
Wonderful, comfortable darshan, and we have returned. Staying there would have been very difficult because there is something like 11,000 feet. So, night stay will be very difficult, too cold. Tomorrow we will spend with the Himalayas, means we will just do some outdoor walking here and there, go and take bath in Ganges, spend some time.
Shiva Shankara, Shiva Shankara, Shiva Shankara, Nitya Purishwara, Jaya Gangadhara, Har 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 Gange, 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, 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 नित्य पुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा, नित्य पुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा, नित्य पुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा, नित्य पुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा, हर 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 गंगे, 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 शंकरा शिव शंकरा शिव शंकर शंकर नित्या, 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 हर हर गंगे, 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे, हे नटराजा हे नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा हर 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 गंगे हर 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 गंगे शंकरा शिव शंकरा शिव शंकर शंकर नित्या 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 हर हर गंगे 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे 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 नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा हर 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 गंगे हर 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 गंगे शंकरा शिव शंकरा शिव शंकर शंकर नित्या 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 हर हर गंगे हर हर गंगे हर हर गंगे हर हर गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे 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 नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा नित्यपुरीश्वरा जय गंगाधरा हर 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 गंगे हर 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 गंगे शंकरा शिव शंकरा शिव शंकर शंकर नित्या 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 हर हर गंगे 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे राजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे 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 हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर 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 गंगे हे नटराजा हे नित्यानंदा हर हर हर
Moving to the year 2011, and on this day, in the year 2011, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed the sacred secrets of the time and reality of it. So listen to this video to get more deeper insights and understanding on the chronological time and the psychological time and how it can be helpful for our day-to-day utility value and in our conscious breakthrough. Let us listen to this video.
Let's understand little more deeply about this past, present and future. Let us look little deeply about these three different aspects of time. The chronological time used by all the countries, all human beings around the world as a standard, shown by clocks. Understand, the clocks are not run by time, they are run by springs. Clocks are not running by time, they are run by springs or electricity, some gadget. It is clocks which are running the time. Catch the truth. Time is not running the clock. Clock is running the time. Unfortunately, you go on believing if the clock moves, time has moved. You miss an important fact. What you believe, you become that. So the beliefs you carry either makes you or breaks you. I tell you, liberation from the time is the ultimate liberation, the greatest liberation. Let us understand the psychological time. The clock inside which is inside you, tick, 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 tick. The clock which every object is carrying. As I said yesterday, the clock which is inside you, that needle moves the moment you ask what next. What next? Means boredom. Jumping from one object to another object. One perception to another perception. One experience to another experience. Moves that clock, tuck, tuck, tuck. Today you see one girl and you say, what next? Tuck. You eat one food and say, what next? Tuck. You see one scene and what next? Tuck. In that what next, what next, what next? Tatakkim, tatakkim, tatakkim bhavani. In that what next, what next, what next? The psychological clock moves. The ability to rest in unclutched space is the best way to stop the psychological clock. Stop the psychological clock first.
Moving to the next year, the year of 2012, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, during the Presidential Address Nithyananda Satsang, he spoke on the topic of how the subordinate who asks for detailed instruction is not going to do the work.
We'll start the next chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Today we will start the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, first verse. In Sannyasa Yoga, the first verse.
Arjuna uvacha sannyasam karmanam Krishna punargyogam cha shamshasi yatshreyayeetayorekam tatme bruhi sunishchitam. Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punargyogam cha shamshasi yatshreyayeetayorekam tatme bruhi sunishchitam. Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punargyogam cha shamsasi yatshreyahyetayorekam tatme bruhi sunishchitam.
Arjuna uvacha sannyasam karmanam Krishna punayogam ja samsashi yatshreyayeetayorekam tatme bruhi sunischitam. Translation. Arjuna said, you praise abstinence from action and again you praise intense action of these two. Tell me in a most assured manner as to which is preferable. He says, Arjuna is asking, Krishna, you praise abstinence from action, and again you praise intense action. Of these two, tell me in a most assured manner as to which is preferable. I wanted to tell you an important truth, the most powerful sacred secret from this verse. A disciple or a worker or a subordinate who is asking for the detailed instruction is not going to do the work. Understand? When he asks for the detailed instruction, he is not catching the spirit from where the order is coming. When he is not catching the spirit from where the order is coming, he is somehow going to find a word or a logic or argument to evade from the final instruction you are giving. For example, I'll give you an example from my own life. I call the whole group of disciples and give instruction. Intense action is enlightenment. Come on, let us all start doing one by one, one by one, one by one. Every decision we make should be leading us to enlightenment. All this I give. Then a person tries to give us exact instruction. I have always seen, when I give the exact instruction, their logic will first work to prove how it cannot be executed. How it is impossible to execute the instruction he gave. Understand one truth. Learn to catch the spirit of the instruction, which comes by the deep love with the source from which instruction is coming. Have a deep love to the source from which the instruction is coming. It is unfortunate Arjuna lost that love with Sri Krishna. That is the reason he is telling, give me the exact instruction, most assured manner as to which is preferable. Just last sutra, Bhagavan is saying, get up and wage the war. Go for the action. Yes, Bhagavan may not have even closed his mouth giving this instruction. He's telling, no, you tell me. It is like I tell you, I get up and go to the mission office and do the work. And you say, Swamiji, can you tell me exactly what should I do? That is what exactly Arjuna is doing. Just now in the last verse, Bhagavan said, wake up, wage the war, go for the intense action. Now, Arjuna is asking, tell me in most assured manner as to which is preferable. But Bhagavan, with his great patience, is going to answer Arjuna again to inspire. It's almost like a Vikramaditya's Vedala story. Vikramaditya solves the riddle and that Vedala again jumps and goes to the tree. He brings him again. Again he solves the riddle and the Vedala goes back to the tree. The Arjuna's Vedala has again gone back to the tree. Sri Krishna, the great Vikramaditya, is supposed now bring the Arjuna back again to teach.
Moving to the next year, the year of 2013, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in the presidential address, Nithyananda Satsang, explained how India still stands as the oldest living civilization on the earth because it has been deeply rooted in the stability. The strength of Vedic tradition is in developing what is best in life and people, carving out what is best from them, and living out the unnecessary parts. For example, there was a long-standing custom in which sons would take up the same work as their father and begin a specialization in that area at a young age. Generations would work as carver, artist, priest, and so on, perfecting their craft or profession over the decades. But now this tradition is in danger of being destroyed because of the pseudo-Western idea about freedom and stability, which have penetrated modern Indian society, causing degradation in the structure and the lifestyle of the Vedic tradition. So let us listen more deeper truths on the how to become the high achievers, the quality that makes us high achievers.
welcome you all with my love and respects. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. Elmo to Nitya Satsang. Today, Mahadeva is gracing us as a bangle vendor. Valayal with Salilai. As a bangle vendor, he is gracing us. If he sells the bangle, who will not want to buy? This bangle vendor is a very tricky job. I'll tell you the story of Leela, then you'll understand. Shiva once went to Tarugavana. Tarugavana is one of the oldest religious universities. Those rishis, professors, they became very egoistic, thinking that their knowledge is the ultimate, nothing more is there. So Mahadeva went as a beggar, Bhikshadana, Seeing his grace and beauty, all the Rishi Patnis have started going behind him. And all these Rishis lost completely their face, and the manly ego completely got destroyed. The manly ego completely got destroyed. And the women, they ran behind Mahadeva such a way, melting in his love and unable to tolerate the distance between him and them. The story says even they literally, physically, they started losing weight, and all the bangles dropped from their hands, and the meghala, the hip belt, dropped because they started becoming so lean, missing Mahadeva. So seeing this, all rishis got very angry and declared all their wives have lost chastity. And he cursed them, and the rishis cursed their wives, saying that you guys will be born in the merchant community in Madurai. And Rishi Patni said, all right, you do what you want, we will ask Mahadeva for remedy. Mahadeva says, all right, ask the same fellows who gave the curse. And Mahadeva revealed his identity and ordered the Tarugavana rishis to give the remedy. The rishis said, all right, and Shiva himself will come and put the bangles again for you guys. Then you will be liberated from the curse and come back. So Mahadeva comes down as a bangle vendor, and in the name of selling bangles and seeing the size, he puts the bangle for all those Rishi Patnis who have come down due to the curse of the Rishis. Sundareshwara releases them from the curse. So, by the touch of Mahadeva, all those women, Rishi Patnis, got liberated and went back to their original space. This is the 32nd Leela of Mahadeva. In that 64, what all he has to do to liberate people. He has to even sell energy beads to liberate people. Sometimes people call him businessman. That is okay. He has to do what he has to do, for which he has to do. Let's move to the next segment of the morning satsang. Today, subject for Nitya Satsang. I'll expand on some of the basic principles of mamakara, ahankara, anyakara, and through this I'll expand the subject stability. Because I gave a word yesterday, I'll speak on stability. Please understand, now I am talking very important subject and very sensitive subject. So I request you to move to the space of listening. Move to the space of listening. Why the Indian civilization is still alive even after thousands and thousands of years? Why the other civilizations like Greek, Egypt have died, and many other civilizations, African civilizations, they die and get created again? All of you need to know non-controversially, this one truth is accepted by all historians. Indian civilization is the oldest civilization. No doubt about it. To create oldest civilization, to discover so many new things and offer it to society, something takes. What is that it takes? Listen. What is that it takes? Not because I am born and brought up in India. I am telling you the straightforward, simple facts. When British invaded India, India was the world's richest country. I can give you the list and list, tons and tons of material. Till 287 years before, Tanjavur temple was the tallest building in the world. Understand? For almost 703 years, unbroken record. Even now, that is the tallest granite building in the world. Understand? Tallest granite building, completely built out of granite. Largest granite building even now in the world is Tanjore temple, which is built when there was no machineries, literally hand carved. On the whole structure, every inch, the hands of the artisans have played. They use the tools which can be held by hands. No large size machineries, no automated tools, no MNC machineries. I was planning, somehow I wanted to build like that one granite tower. No, don't clap. Don't clap. I wanted to build. But the Stabadis have finally given. It will take 1,200 crore to build now with all the machineries, and they are saying at least 15 years they want. Now there are machineries which will bring exact, complete, final shape itself. You don't need to put your hand at all on the stone. They will cut from the hill. The machines themselves will give the finishing touch, and the machineries will assemble it. We have machineries to do that huge work. But even with all that, they say nothing less than a decade, means nothing less than 10 years. And Rajaraja completed the whole thing 2 days less than 5 years. Just 2 days less than 5 years. Understand? The day they started breaking the stone, it's called Vastu Puja. And the day the Kumbhabhishekam, inauguration was done, 2 days less than 5 years. No machineries. It is not that easy to make elephants work. Understand? Because they don't get salary. First of all, even if you give salary, it is difficult to make Indians work. And it is impossible to make Indian elephants work. It's not a joke. How? How such massive things are possible? And you need to know, Rajaraja's one tower is not over. Immediately his son builds another one tower exactly like that,
just to respect father, just few feet smaller. He says, I can cross my father's tower height, but I should not do. Just a respect. How so much can be done? And I tell you, still that carving, making deities, idols, that art, with so much of physical work without machineries. Maybe in next few days I'll give a tour to all you guys about our Sacred Art City. You can go and see. Everything is hand carved. How is it possible? Why will people do with so much of labor? How this civilization is able to do this? What you are seeing is a Tanjore temple, the world's largest granite building even now. World's largest granite structure even now. World's largest granite structure. There is a documentary in YouTube by BBC, Last Temples of India. I sincerely recommend all of you to watch that TV, watch that YouTube. How is it possible? You should know one more thing. If you go to any village in Tamil Nadu, you will see a temple at least half of this size. How is it possible? I can give you at least 1,000 human settlements in India, which is 3,000 years old. At least 1,000 human settlement, which is 3,000 years unbroken, like Madurai, Tanjore. 3,000 years unbroken human habitat. At least 1,000 I can give you. Jagannath, Haridwar. In India, at least 1,000. 1,000 human habitats, which is 3,000 year old. How is it possible? Everything boils down to one truth: stability. Please understand. Western civilization, in the name of freedom, destroyed one of the greatest possibility for human beings: stability. In Hinduism, if your father is a painter, you have to be painter. If your father is an artist, carves the stone, you have to do that. If your father makes pots, you have to do it. Please listen, don't judge with your Western infected mind. It is so sad, even Indians have started believing you need to do your father's profession is a bondage. No. Freedom is, the real freedom is freedom from unstable mind. By teaching the wrong idea of freedom, They destroyed in all the fields we are specialized. How is it possible a 14-year-old boy can repeat 2 lakh verses? In India it was possible. Just before we were invaded by the British fanatics, every village will have a Vedic school where 14-year-old child will recite at least 1 Veda, 2 Veda, which is like a 2 lakh verse, 3 lakh verse. Because the specialization, understand, the specialization, the moment you are born in a Brahmin family, the child knows till death you are going to be doing only this. Better let us specialize now than later. In a carpenter family, when a child is born, it knows whole life we are going to be working with wood. Better let us specialize now than later. All the artists whom I have, all of them, of course, now they are 30, 40, all of them have learnt the art from their parents from the age of 3 or 4. They started playing with the tools of their father, their parents. See, before 14 only, you make the right mamakara, right ahankara, right anyakara, right swa anyakara, all that. No, the specialization is destroyed. When the stability is removed, in every field, we had so much of specialization. See, in the modern day, Western, especially American civilization, nowhere you can bind people to be stable. You see, only in a stable stone you can carve the carvings which will be available for, which will be alive for eternity. Anything which gives way, which is not stable, whatever you make in it will not be long, will not be alive forever. Anything, you see, mud gives way, but anything you make out of mud will not be there more than few hundred years. Anything which is stable, on that what you carve only will be alive forever. In Vedic tradition, in Indo tradition, we learnt the process, method of how to keep human beings stable and carve the best things out of them. Our community system made human beings like rock. The moment you are born in a Brahmin family, you know your whole life this is what is going to be you are doing. So better learn all the 4 Vedas as early as possible. So that stability made geniuses happen. Same way, if you are born in a Stapati family, Stapati means an architect, traditional architect. They know till death you are going to be doing this, better learn it as early as possible. Concepts of freedom made human beings like a mud. Out of mud you cannot make anything permanent, anything eternal, anything great. The times of Vedic tradition, once somebody enters the monastery, he knows this is his life till end. Better live it. If you go out, you don't have life. Then the stable, great masters are created. But now, all you guys have too much of freedom, the pseudo freedom. So every once in 2 days you plan, do I have that choice, that choice, that choice? That is why even the married life lost stability. In the modern civilization, there is no more pati and patni. It is boyfriend, girlfriend. Married boyfriend, married girlfriend, or unmarried boyfriend, unmarried girlfriend. That's all. Because if you shout little loud, that's it. Over. Husband and wife both are always keeping one leg outside the house. I tell you, it is because of the instability in the family system we lost even the science of Tantra. We lost the science of love. The instability brought in the name of freedom destroyed Indian civilization, Vedic civilization. Because anything in Vedic civilization, the first prerequisite is stability. Because we are so rich, to specialize anything you need dedication of the whole life. If you want to study Nyaya, you have to be committed to it for whole life. You have to if you want to study Vedanta, you have to commit to it for a whole life. And there are some knowledge you can't even learn by committing to one life. Only if the generations commit, the fourth generation will master the skill. See, the knowledge of Siddha tradition, if the generations commit, only by fourth or fifth generation becomes a perfect doctor.
So with this, we move to the next year, and we request all the viewers to please visit Nithyanandapedia, watch the full video. On 3rd June of 2014, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the presidential address Nityananda Satsang further expanded on the power of creating a space. This science requires so much of completion, authenticity aligns even the way we breathe. Sannyasa starts with the ability to stand egolessly for our authenticity. If we do not know how to create a space and melt down, our ego is enough to kill us. Continuously ask yourself, the way you are thinking, is it supporting your inner, outer, others and life image you want to have? Are you aligning your thinking to that? So this video can be seen at Nithyanandapedia and the official YouTube channel Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You may search for Science of Space Creation Part 2 and it will lead you to this video. Moving to the next year, the year of 2015, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism offered Tirunjana Sambandha Guru Puja at the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasa Shyamala Peetha Sarvanyapeetham. This ritualistic Guru Puja is an age-old unbroken tradition of the Madurai Adinam, which has been upheld for thousands of years and continues to happen by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So let us listen to watch more from this day.
Hadaram maduram वदनं मधुरम् नयनं मधुरम् हसितं मधुरम् हदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं हदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वचनं.
Today, during the second day of Trijnana Sambandar Guru Puja, we observe this day as Trijnana Sambandar's Tirumulaipal Tirunal, the day when he received the breast milk from Devi Parvati, the Jnanapal, the divine enlightenment milk itself. On this day, the incarnation of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara and Trijnana Sambandar, the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai Adhinam, Bhagavan Srila Shri Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami. Today we invite Guru Mahasannidhanam to do the Tirumulaipal Tirunal Puja. नमः हरिः ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदान शृण्वन् ओतिभिस्तेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः. ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्तों मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामिने नमो नमः. ज्ञानक्षीरं निवेदयामः. सोमो वा एतस्य राज्यमादत्तेयो राजासन् राज्यो वा सोमेन इदते देवसुवामेतानि हवीगंषि भवन्ति य एतावन्तो वै देवानागं सभाः तयेवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति तयेनं पुनः सुवन्ते राज्याय देवसो राजा भवति राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्यताहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः. कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि. ज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामिने नमो नमः. कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामः. रक्षान् धारयामि.
हदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं नयनं मधुरम् हसितं मधुरम् हदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं हदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं वचनं मधुरं चरितं.
We request all the Ashramites and devotees, Kotaris, Mahants, Tanedars, everyone to come up to the stage and receive the enlightenment milk from Swamiji.
मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं वेणोर्मधुरो रेणोर्मधुरा वेणोर्मधुरो रेणोर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं करणं मधुरं धरणं मधुरं करणं मधुरं धरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं रमणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं रमणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं गुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा गुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा.
Moving to the next year, the year of 2016, and on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism visited the Omkareshwar temple with Kailavasis and the devotee disciples after the conclusion of the grand celebration of the Simhastha Kumbh Mela. Moving to the next year, the year of 2018, and on this day, in the year of 2018, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in the presidential address, Nithyananda Satsang expounded on the cosmic principles, biology of the Guru-disciple relationship is oneness. During the everyday life public talk, Nithyananda Satsang, in this talk, entitled Moving with the Flow of the Guru is Oneness with the Guru Biology of the Guru-disciple relationship. So we request all the viewers who are watching us to visit Nityanandapedia to watch these full videos. Moving to the year 2019, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the presidential address, Nityananda Satsang, expounded on the cosmic principle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism announced that the re-establishment of Shyamala Pitha, Sarvanya Pitha, has reignited the spiritual spirit all over the sacred city of Madurai. He shared that the organic garden is springing up and the offering of Annadan has begun, and the soon purebred Desi Gau will be brought to live in the Goshala which is getting constructed. SPH further conveyed the devotees getting deified in the Shyamala Pitha Sarvanya Pitha guarantee and assure a permanent place in the Kailasa for the soul with the Paramashiva as assured by Paramashiva directly in the Agamas. Moving to the year 2020, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expounded on the 5 statement you need to understand. You will not have the death during a special courtyard session. SPH explained that the existence of Paramashiva and the being of Paramashiva are the one and the same in their manifest and unmanifest states. Kailasa's Department of Information Broadcasting, in collaboration with the Sri Kailasa Uniting Nation for Peacekeeping, aimed at eradicating violence and promoting peace, also telecasted Nithyananda Satsang on reviving Hinduism, not by revolution, but by evolution through the non-violence. So with this, we come to the end of today's segment of Bhavasmadhi Darshan. We'll be moving into the Nithyananda Satsang, the live Satsang, and we request all the viewers to please sit straight, get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism during this live Satsang.
काशी पराशक्ति अरुणाचले अभीतभुजाम्बिके मधुरापुरी मीनाक्षी समयपुर इंद्राक्षी कांची कामाक्षी काशी विशालाक्षी कैलास ज्ञानाक्षी शिवशङ्करि शापविमोचनि शोकविनाशिनि शास्त्रकृते शिवसहिते शिवशम्भु शुभङ्करि शुम्भरि शुम्भपदास्तुते सकल मनोहरि सुन्दरि सर्ववशङ्करि शङ्कर दोषकृते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय करुणकटाक्षि सूक्ष्म विवेक्षणि काङ्क्षित साक्षि सर्वकृते शुभजन शाश्वत मानस भावित कामित याचित पूर्णकृते सुकर सुखीकृत दुष्कर नाशकृते जननिन्दित क्रोधकृते जय परमेश्वरि नित्य सुमङ्गलि नित्य नितेश्वरि पालय अपराजित शक्तियुते हजिते शुभवरदे विभवे विमले कमले कमला.
Om. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Guru Mantra, Guru Bija. Feeling connection with Guru, the integrity with Guru. Is the highest, best, direct way of manifesting Paramashivoham. Listen. I'll give you the brief history of the whole Sri Vidya Sampradaya. Then you will understand what Paramashiva means by this message. Listen carefully. I was telling you the last initiation, first Sri Vidya Diksha, then Mahavidya, then Parashodasi. After Parashodasi, Tripura. This whole science is Shakta Sampradaya, Sri Vidya Sampradaya. Listen to the history. That is too important. How the Sri Vidya Sampradaya is given to the world. There was a time Sati did not obey Paramashiva and leaves Kailasa to attend Dakshayagnya It is not about Daksha or Daksha Yajna. It's all about did not listen to Guru Vak, kept herself away from the Guru. Please understand. When Grahas try to ruin your life, the first thing they do is move you away from Guru. They will somehow trigger the pattern exactly which keeps you away from Guru, not to be in touch with Guru. That's it. Then, listen. The moment you are away from the Guru, gone. Anything can be done to you. If you know a little bit of astrology, you will know what I am saying. Only if the Brihaspati and Shukra are blacked, the other negative influences can happen on you. As long as Shukra and Guru are seeing you, you seeing them, no negativity can touch you. Understand? Even accidents will be converted into miracles. Please listen. Accident and miracle are actually one and the same. Both are surprise events. But the way it concludes, ends will decide whether it is an accident in your life or a miracle in your life. If you are in touch with Guru, any accident, he will make it into miracle. If you are away from Guru, any miracle, it will end up as accident. That is the beauty of Guru Kripa. Listen. When you are with Guru, even if you suffer, all your negativity will be exhausted. You will reach enlightenment. When you are away from Guru, even if you are enjoying all the good karmas, it will generate more greed and lead you absolutely towards life negativity and end up in suicidal way. Away from Guru. What happened to Sati? Exactly the same thing happens. How? Sati ended up burning herself, suicide, and destroyed her parents and the whole Mayapuri, her parental kingdom. Listen, I'll tell you the whole story. Sati says, let's go to Daksha Yajna. Paramashiva says, not now, wait. Then she started denying Guru and said, at least let me go. He said, not now, wait. But somehow she got triggered, allowed herself to be triggered, decided to allow the triggering happen, denied Guru's words and walks away. You all should know, when she walked away from Guru's words, when she kept distance from Guru, when she moved out of Kailasa, even Nandi could not save her. Nandi was running behind her to protect, to save her. The grahas were so powerful. The moment she moved away from the Guru's words, they all started taking revenge. Sati had an ego satisfaction. I said no to Paramashiva, reclaimed my freedom. At the moment she entered Daksha Yajna, she faced the net trap. She put herself. Listen. All the grahas don't give any negative results to you when you are with Guru, because he is protecting. If you move away from the Guru, all the grahas jump and take revenge. The way she was terrorized by the grahas, the ups and downs, she has no other choice other than giving up the body. She just died, gave up her body. That was too much. And Nandi could not save. Sati and Nandi gave such a loud voice. Shiva woke up from the samadhi and his fire came out as Veerabhadra. Straight went and killed Daksha, destroyed the whole Mayapuri. The present Haridwar, those days, Mayapur, Mayapura, Mayapuri. Whole thing. When you leave Guru, when you keep yourself away from Guru, only in suicide the karma will end. Because it will spiral down like a snowballing. One will lead to the other, one will lead to the other, one will lead to the other. Only in the suicide it will end. The moment she committed suicide, left the body, and Daksha was killed, the DNA disconnection has happened. Sati realized she is Paramashiva Shakti and reached Kailasa. Reached Paramashiva and started begging, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Begs Paramashiva to be accepted back in that pure conscious form. Naturally, in that pure conscious form, she is one with Paramashiva, beyond the body. Paramashiva says, teach what you learned from this whole episode to the world. She then teaches Shakta Sampradaya, Sri Vidya Sampradaya. This whole Shakta Sampradaya is given by her. She takes 10 form, Dasamaha Vidya, Kali, Tara, Rajarajeshwari, Bhuvaneshwari, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Mahashyamala, Kamalatmika, all the 10 forms she manifests and teaches the signs to the world. 11 people received that signs. Agastya, Dattatreya, 11 people, including Sadashiva. So it became 11 Sampradaya. Dasamahavidya, Srividya Sampradaya, 11 Rishis. I received it from Sadashiva Parampara. My gurus belong to in that 11 Sampradaya, Sadashiva Parampara, Sadashiva Sampradaya. So when I do the Srividya, I chant Sadashiva Rushihi. From him, the Sampradaya came to me. So listen, the first thing Devi teaches, come what may, be with Guru. This whole Shakta Sampradaya is Guru-centric. That is why the ultimate bija, sound, is called Guru Mantra, Guru Bija. The 15th syllable is called Panchadashi. The 16th syllable is called Shodasi. That 16th syllable will vary to all the 11 Sampradayas. Each Sampradaya will have that 16th syllable unique to them, their Sampradaya. That is called Guru Bija or Guru Mantra. That 16th one you have to receive directly from Guru. Navagrahas, when they want to destroy you, the first thing they will do is move you away from Guru. That's it. Stop you being in touch with Guru. That's all. Then your health is gone, wealth is gone, all decisions you make will end up only in suicide. Till then it won't end. Like how Sati, just one crime she did, keeping away from Paramashiva, she lost her life and she killed her father. She killed the whole kingdom, her kingdom. She herself became death for her whole kingdom, the Mayapura. Because when Virabhadra came, he finished the whole thing off. Nothing was left. After Devi revealed the signs, Srividya to the world, Paramashiva became cool and he accepts her back and asks her to assume another body as Parvati. Then he sends Virabhadra to give the life back to Daksha. But by the time the Virabhadra's fire in that Homagni, Daksha's head was burnt, then Paramashiva himself comes to give life back to Daksha by fixing a goat head. because the head was already burnt. It was not available. Come what may, don't keep away from Guru. Be in touch. Be connected. You will experience everything rightly. Even if you think there is a pain, it will only be exhausting the bad karmas. Even what you think as accident will end up as miracle. When you are keeping yourself away from the Guru, even what you think as miracles will end up as accident. Now I'm going to give you the 16th syllable, Mahavidya initiation. Get ready. I'll initiate Mahavidya Shodasi. Now, in the next session, Parashodasi. Then the next to Parashodasi is Tripura. Tripura Sundari, Tripureshwari, Tripura Bhairavi. First, Shri Vidya. In Shri Vidya, manifestation of Parabrahma Swarupini, Mahasaraswati. Now, Mahavidya, along with Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, then Parashodasi. Next session will be Parashodasi, along with Paramashiva Swarupini, Paramashakti, then Tripurambika, Tripura Sundari, means all these three put together. In English and Sanskrit both, the word three means the same meaning, three. All these three put together. The Parabrahma Swarupini, Mahasaraswati, Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, Paramashiva Swarupini, Paramashakti, all these three put together is Tripura Sundari, Tripura Bhairavi, will go by step next. As the Sadashiva Sampradaya of Sri Vidya, as I received, I'll share with you all. The Sadashiva Sampradaya of Sri Vidya elaborately gives the Tripura Rahasya, the secret of this great Shakta Sampradaya. So now, receive the initiation. You will manifest Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi, wealth. Not only you will manifest Mahavidya, you will manifest wealth. This initiation is for manifesting Paramashivatva powers mainly focused on wealth. Because now I will be invoking Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi. She can shower all the wealth, all the aspects of wealth on all of us. Parabrahma Swarupini Mahasaraswati, Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi, Paramashiva Swarupini Paramashakti. All these three put together is Tripura Bhairavi. Prapattarika, Mahakameshwari, Tripura Sundari, Tripurambigayai, Tripurayai, Paramashiva Shakti. Now, sit. You don't need to keep your eyes closed. You can keep your eyes open. I'll invoke Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, and the Mahavidya, Shodasi, all the 16 sacred sounds, so your very DNA can reverberate with this Mahavidya initiation. Om, 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 Ka, E, I, La, Hrim, Ha, Sa, Ka, Ha, La, Hrim, Sa, Ka, La, Hrim. Om, 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 Om.
शिवशक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तप्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यप्रभवति तनीयां सम्पांसुं तव चरणपङ्केरुहभवम् विरिञ्चे सञ्चिन्वन् विरचयति लोकानविकलम् वहत्येनं शौरी कथमपि सहस्रेण शिरसां हरसं शुद्ध्यैनं भजति भासितो धूलनविधिम् अविद्यानामन्तस्तिमिरमिहिरद्वीपनगरी जटानां चैतन्यस्तबकमकरन्दश्रुतिजरी दरिद्राणां चिन्तामणि गुणनिका जन्मजलधौ निमग्नानां दंष्ट्रामुररिपुवराहस्य भवति वदन्यपाणिभ्यामभयवरदो दैवतगण त्वमेका नैवासि प्रकटितवराभीत्यभिनया भयात्रातुं दातुं फलमपि च वाञ्छासमधिकम् शरण्ये लोकानां तव हि शरणावेव निपुणौ हरिस्त्वामाराध्य प्रणत जन सौभाग्य जननीं पुराणानि भूत्वा पुररिपुमपि क्षोभमनयत् सरोऽपि त्वां नत्वा गतिनयनलेखेन वपुषा मुनीनामप्यन्त प्रभवति हि मोहाय मर्हताम् मौर्वी मधुकरमयी पञ्चमी शिखा वसन्त सामन्तो मलय मरुता योधनरथ तथापेक सर्वं हिमगिरिसुते कामपि कृपाम् अपागात् लगा जगदितमनङ्गो विजयते कनत्काञ्चीधाम करिकलभकुम्भस्तननथा परीक्षेण मध्ये परिणत शरच्चन्द्रवदना धनुर्बाणान् पाशं शृणिमपि ददाना करतलै पुरस्तादियास्तां न पुरमथितुराहो पुरुषिका सुरविडपिवाटी परिवृते मणिद्वीपे नीपोपवनवती चिन्तामणिगृहे शिवाकारे मञ्चे परमशिवपर्यङ्कनिलयां भजन्ति त्वं धन्या कतिचन चिदानन्दलहरीं महीमूलाधारे गमपि मणिपूरे हुतवहं स्थितं स्वाधिष्ठाने हृदि मरुदमाकाशमुपरि मनापि भ्रुमध्ये सकलमपि भेत्वा कुलप्रदं सहस्रारे पत्ने सह रहसि पत्या विहरसे सुधाधारा सारैश्वरणयुगलान्तर्विगलितैः प्रपञ्चं सिञ्चन्ति पुनरपि रसाम्नायमः सह अवाप्य स्वां भूमिं भुजगनिभममत्युष्टवलयम् स्वमात्मानं कृत्वा स्वपिशिकुलकुण्डे कुहरिणी चतुर्भिः श्रीकण्ठैः शिवयुवतिभिः पञ्चभिरपि प्रभिन्नाभिः शम्भोर्नवभिरपि मूलप्रकृतिभिः चतुश्चत्वारिंशत्वसुदलकलाश्रत्रिवलय निरेकाभिः सार्धं तव चरणकोणा परिणताः विहरितुं कवीन्द्रा कल्पन्ते कथमपि विरिञ्च प्रभृतय यदा लोकौत्सुक्यादवरललनायान्ति मनसा तपोभिर्दुष्प्रापामपि गिरिशसायुज्य पदवीं नरं वर्षियां संनयनविरसं नर्मसुजडं तवापाङ्गलोके पतितमनुधावन्ति शतश गलद्वेणीबन्धा कुचकलशमेश्वस्तनिच्छया हठात्रेड्यचाचो विगणितदुकूला युवतय श्रितौ षड्पञ्चाशद्विसमधिकपञ्चाशदुदके हुताशेद्वाषष्टिश्चतुरधिकपञ्चाशदनिले द्विविद्धिं षट्त्रिंशन्मनसि च चतुष्षष्टिरिति ये अयोगास्तेषामप्युपरि तव पादाम्बुजयुगम् शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धां शशियुतझटाजूटमकुटाम् भरद्रा मन्त्राणस्फटिकघटिका पुस्तककराम् सकृन्नत्वा नत्वा कथमिव सतां सन्निदधते मधुक्षीरद्राक्षा मधुरि
काली तारा राजराजेश्वरी भुवनेश्वरी भैरवी चिन्नमस्ता धूमावती बगलामुखी राजश्यामला महाश्यामला कमलात्मिका चिन्नमस्ता ओम 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 परंधाम स्वरूपिणी महालक्ष्मी परंधाम स्वरूपिणी कमलात्मिका manifest wealth for all. Om Om Om
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। श्री लक्ष्मी सहस्रनामावली। पद्मनाभप्रियां देवीं पद्माक्षीं पद्मवासिनीं पद्मवक्त्रां पद्महस्तां वन्दे पद्मामहर्निशम् पूर्णेन्दुवदनां दिव्यरत्नाभरणभूषितां वरदाभयहस्ताढ्यां ध्यायेत् चन्द्रसहोदरीम् इच्छारूपां भगवतः सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणीं सर्वज्ञां सर्वजननीं विष्णुपक्षस्थलालयां दयानुमनीषं ध्यायेत् सुखसिद्धिस्वरूपिणी। ॐ नित्यागतायै नमः। ॐ आनन्दनित्यायै नमः। ॐ नन्दिन्यै नमः। ॐ जनरञ्जन्यै नमः। ॐ नित्यप्रकाशिन्यै नमः। ॐ स्वप्रकाशस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ महालक्ष्म्यै नमः। भक्तानुग्रहकारिण्ये नमः। ॐ ईशावास्यायै नमः। ॐ महामायायै नमः। ॐ महादेव्यै नमः। ॐ महाऐश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ हृल्लेखायै नमः। ॐ परमायै नमः। ॐ शक्त्यै नमः। ॐ मातृकाबीजरूपिण्ये नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दायै नमः। ॐ नित्यभोगायै नमः। ॐ नन्दिन्यै नमः। ॐ जनमोदिन्यै नमः। ॐ सत्यप्रकाशिन्यै नमः। ॐ स्वप्रकाशात्मरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ त्रिपुरायै नमः। ॐ भैरव्यै नमः। ॐ विद्यायै नमः। ॐ हंसायै नमः। ॐ वागीश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ शिवायै नमः। ॐ वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ महारात्र्यै नमः। ॐ कालरात्र्यै नमः। ॐ त्रिलोचनायै नमः। ॐ भद्रकाल्यै नमः। ॐ कराल्यै नमः। ॐ महाकाल्यै नमः। ॐ तिलोत्तमायै नमः। ॐ काल्यै नमः। ॐ करालम्बत्रान्तायै नमः। कामाक्षै नमः। ॐ कामदायै नमः। ॐ शुभायै नमः। ॐ चण्डिकायै नमः। ॐ चण्डरूपेशायै नमः। ॐ चामुण्डायै नमः। ॐ चक्रधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ त्रैलोक्यजनन्यै नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ त्रैलोक्यविजयोत्तमायै नमः। ॐ सिद्धलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ॐ क्रियालक्ष्म्यै नमः। ॐ मोक्षलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ॐ प्रसादिन्यै नमः। ॐ उमायै नमः। ॐ भगवत्यै नमः। ॐ दुर्गायै नमः। ॐ दाक्षायण्यै नमः। ॐ शिवायै नमः। ॐ प्रत्यङ्गरायै नमः। ॐ धरायै नमः। ॐ केलायै नमः। ॐ लोकमात्रे नमः। ॐ हरिप्रियायै नमः। ॐ पार्वत्यै नमः। ॐ परमायै नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मविद्याप्रदायिन्यै नमः। ॐ अरूपायै नमः। ॐ बहुरूपायै नमः। ॐ विरूपायै नमः। ॐ विश्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ पञ्चभूमात्मिकायै नमः। ॐ वाण्यै नमः। ॐ पञ्चभूतात्मिकायै नमः। ॐ परायै नमः। ॐ कालिन्यै नमः। ॐ पञ्चिकायै नमः। ॐ वाग्म्यै नमः। ॐ हविषे नमः। ॐ प्रत्यधिदेवतायै नमः। ॐ देवमात्रे नमः। ॐ सुरेशानायै नमः। ॐ वेदगर्भायै नमः। ॐ अम्बिकायै नमः। ॐ धृतये नमः। ॐ सङ्ख्यायै नमः। ॐ जातये नमः। ॐ क्रियाशक्त्यै नमः। ॐ प्रकृत्यै नमः। ॐ मोहिन्यै नमः। ॐ मह्यै नमः। ॐ यज्ञविद्यायै नमः। ॐ महाविद्यायै नमः। ॐ गुह्यविद्यायै नमः। ॐ विभावत्यै नमः। ॐ ज्योतिष्मत्यै नमः। ॐ महामात्रे नमः। ॐ सर्वमन्त्रफलप्रदायै नमः। ॐ दारिद्र्यध्वंसिन्यै नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ हृदयग्रन्थिभेदिन्यै नमः। ॐ सहस्रादित्यसङ्कासायै नमः। ॐ चन्द्रिकायै नमः। ॐ चन्द्ररूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ गायत्र्यै नमः। ॐ नमः ॐ कुबेराक्षै नमः ॐ करवीरनिवासिन्यै नमः ॐ जयायै नमः ॐ विजयायै नमः ॐ जयन्त्यै नमः ॐ अपराजितायै नमः ॐ कुब्जिकायै नमः ॐ कालिकायै नमः ॐ शास्त्रे नमः ॐ वीणापुस्तकधारिण्यै नमः ॐ सर्वज्ञशक्त्यै नमः ॐ श्रीशक्त्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्मविष्णुशिवात्मिकायै नमः ॐ इडापिङ्गलिका मध्य मृणालीतन्तुरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ यज्ञेशान्यै नमः ॐ प्रधानायै नमः ॐ दीक्षायै नमः ॐ दक्षिणायै नमः ॐ सर्वभोगिन्यै नमः ॐ अष्टाङ्गयोगिन्यै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ निर्बीजध्यानगोचरायै नमः ॐ सर्वदार्थस्थितायै नमः ॐ शुद्धायै नमः ॐ सर्वपर्वतवासिन्यै नमः ॐ वेदशास्त्रप्रदायिन्यै नमः ॐ वैद्यै नमः ॐ षडङ्गादिपदक्रमायै नमः ॐ शिवायै नमः ॐ दात्रे नमः ॐ शुभानन्दायै नमः ॐ यज्ञकर्मस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ व्रतिन्यै नमः ॐ वेनकायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्माण्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्मचारिण्यै नमः ॐ एकाक्षरपरायै नमः ॐ तारायै नमः ॐ भवबन्धविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ विश्वम्भरायै नमः ॐ धराधारायै नमः ॐ निराधारायै नमः ॐ अधिकस्वरायै नमः ॐ रागायै नमः ॐ कुक्वे नमः ॐ अमावास्यायै नमः ॐ पूर्णिमायै नमः ॐ अनुमत्यै नमः ॐ द्युत्यै नमः ॐ सिनीवाल्यै नमः ॐ शिवायै नमः ॐ अवश्यायै नमः ॐ वैक्ष्वदेव्यै नमः ॐ विशङ्गिलायै नमः ॐ पिप्पलायै नमः ॐ विशालाक्ष्यै नमः ॐ रक्षोज्ञै नमः ॐ वृष्टिकारिण्यै नमः ॐ दुष्टविद्राविण्यै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सर्वोपद्रवनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ शारदायै नमः ॐ सरसन्धानायै नमः ॐ सर्वशास्त्रस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ युद्धमध्यस्थितायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सर्वभूतप्रभञ्जन्यै नमः ॐ अयुद्धायै नमः ॐ युद्धरूपायै नमः ॐ शान्तायै नमः ॐ शान्तिस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ गङ्गायै नमः ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ वेण्यै नमः ॐ यमुनायै नमः ॐ नर्मदायै नमः ॐ आपगायै नमः ॐ समुद्रवसनावासायै नमः ॐ पञ्चवक्त्रायै नमः ॐ दशभुजायै नमः ॐ शुद्धस्फटिकसन्निधायै नमः ॐ रक्तायै नमः ॐ कृष्णायै नमः ॐ सितायै नमः ॐ पीतायै नमः ॐ सर्ववर्णायै नमः ॐ निरीश्वर्यै नमः ॐ कालिकायै नमः ॐ चक्रिकायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सत्तायै नमः ॐ वटुकायै नमः ॐ स्थितायै नमः ॐ तरुण्यै नमः ॐ ज्योतिष्ठादेव्यै नमः ॐ सुरेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ विश्वम्भरायै नमः ॐ धरायै नमः ॐ कर्त्यै नमः ॐ गलार्गलविभञ्जन्यै नमः ॐ सन्ध्यायै नमः ॐ रात्र्यै नमः ॐ दिवे नमः ॐ ज्योत्स्नायै नमः ॐ कलायै नमः ॐ काष्ठायै नमः ॐ निमेषिकायै नमः ॐ ऊर्व्यै नमः ॐ कात्यायन्यै नमः ॐ शुभ्रायै नमः ॐ संसारार्णवतारिण्यै नमः ॐ कपिलायै नमः ॐ कीलकायै नमः ॐ अशोकायै नमः ॐ मल्लिका वरमालिकायै नमः ॐ देविकायै नमः ॐ नन्दिकायै नमः ॐ शान्तायै नमः ॐ भञ्जिकायै नमः ॐ भयभञ्जिकायै नमः ॐ कौशिक्यै नमः ॐ वैदिक्यै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सौर्यै नमः ॐ रूपाधिकायै नमः ॐ अतिवासे नमः ॐ दिग्वस्त्रायै नमः ॐ विवस्त्रायै नमः ॐ कन्यकायै नमः ॐ कमलोद्भवायै नमः ॐ श्रियै नमः ॐ सौम्यलक्षणायै नमः ॐ अतीतदुर्गायै नमः ॐ सूत्रप्रबोधिकायै नमः ॐ श्रद्धायै नमः ॐ मेघायै नमः ॐ कृत्यै नमः ॐ प्रज्ञायै नमः ॐ धारणायै नमः ॐ कान्त्यै नमः ॐ श्रुत्यै नमः ॐ स्मृतये नमः ॐ धृतये नमः ॐ धन्यायै नमः ॐ भूतये नमः ॐ इष्ट्यै नमः ॐ मनीषिण्यै नमः ॐ विरक्त्यै नमः ॐ व्यापिन्यै नमः ॐ मायायै नमः ॐ सर्वमायाप्रभञ्जन्यै नमः ॐ माहेन्द्र्यै नमः ॐ मन्त्रिण्यै नमः ॐ सिंह्यै नमः ॐ इन्द्रजालस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ अवस्थात्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः ॐ ईषणत्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः ॐ गुणत्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः ॐ सर्वरोगविवर्जितायै नमः ॐ योगध्यानानन्दगम्यायै नमः ॐ योगध्यानपरायणायै नमः ॐ त्रयीशिखाविशेषज्ञायै नमः ॐ वेदान्तज्ञानरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ भारत्यै नमः ॐ अमलायै नमः ॐ भाषायै नमः ॐ पद्मायै नमः ॐ पद्मावत्यै नमः ॐ कृतये नमः ॐ गौतम गोपायै नमः ॐ ग्रहनक्षत्ररूपिण्यै नमः ॐ बिन्दुनादकलातीतायै नमः ॐ बिन्दुनादकलात्मिकायै नमः ॐ दशवायुजयाकारायै नमः ॐ कलाषोडशसंयुतायै नमः ॐ कश्यप्यै नमः ॐ कमलायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ नादचक्रनिवासिन्यै नमः ॐ मृठाधारायै नमः ॐ स्थिरायै नमः ॐ गुह्यायै नमः ॐ देविकायै नमः ॐ चक्ररूपिण्यै नमः ॐ अविद्यायै नमः ॐ शर्वायै नमः ॐ कुञ्जायै नमः ॐ जम्भासुरनिबर्हिण्यै नमः ॐ श्रीकायायै नमः ॐ श्रीकलायै नमः ॐ शुभ्रायै नमः ॐ कर्मनिर्मूलकारिण्यै नमः ॐ आदिलक्ष्म्यै नमः ॐ गुणाधारायै नमः ॐ पञ्चब्रह्मात्मिकायै नमः ॐ परायै नमः ॐ श्रुतये नमः ॐ ब्रह्ममुखावासायै नमः ॐ सर्वसम्पत्तिरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ मृगसञ्जीवन्यै नमः ॐ मैत्र्यै नमः ॐ कामिन्यै नमः ॐ कामवर्जितायै नमः ॐ निर्वाणार्गलायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ हंसिन्यै नमः ॐ काशिकायै नमः ॐ क्षमायै नमः ॐ सर्पयायै नमः ॐ गुणिन्यै नमः ॐ भिन्नायै नमः ॐ निर्गुणायै नमः ॐ अखण्डितायै नमः ॐ शुभायै नमः ॐ स्वामिन्यै नमः ॐ वेदिन्यै नमः ॐ शक्यायै नमः ॐ साम्बर्यै नमः ॐ चक्रधारिण्यै नमः ॐ दण्डिन्यै नमः ॐ मुण्डिन्यै नमः ॐ व्याघ्र्यै नमः ॐ शिखिन्यै नमः ॐ सोमसंहतये नमः ॐ चिन्तामण्ये नमः ॐ चिदानन्दायै नमः ॐ पञ्चबाणप्रबोधिन्यै नमः ॐ बाणक्षेणये नमः ॐ सहस्राक्ष्यै नमः ॐ सहस्रभुजपादुकायै नमः ॐ सन्ध्याबालायै नमः ॐ
Om 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 Om. As a living manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva. Bless you all. Parandama Shakti, Mahalakshmi will manifest in all your lives, shower you with wealth in all forms. Om, Om, Om. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddha-Advaita Saivam, Paramadvaitam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.